In this video, I want to share an interesting story with you. An interesting story about how I started a business in January that failed and I lost all my money. And this is something that happened. I'm not trying to make a clickbait video. I want to tell you what happened actually. But before I proceed with the story, please, if it's your first time coming to this channel, honestly, I welcome you. And the least you could do, to support me and support the channel is by clicking the subscribe button. So if you've done that, I'm saying a very big thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for staying with me. I haven't uploaded a video in a while with my face, because I've been really busy with other projects, but I think right now I'm available and I'll be making videos like this in front of the camera. Now that I've said that, let me proceed with the story and tell you what actually happened. Now, in 2019, I've always wanted to start an online business, but I just didn't know how. At the time I was writing for this firm in Lagos, Nigeria, and I felt like I needed to start my own company. So here's what happened. I resigned from where I was working, and then in 2020 I was trying to set up my own firm, but that didn't work out, maybe because I never had enough experience, or I just didn't know the right buttons to push. I just didn't know what to begin with exactly. So I continued as a freelance writer. I also proceeded to learn graphic design and what have you. So in 2020, this year, I decided I was going to start this business, and the business was about creating a writing firm in Nigeria. If you are a Nigerian watching this video, you should know that we do not really have a lot of writing firms in Nigeria. It's not a popular business model. So I felt like maybe choosing this business model that is not so popular would give me an edge. So I decided to start. I proceeded with registering the business, creating the bank account for the business, coming up with a name, making a logo, setting up social media page, trying to design a website. And after I did all that, I created content for a while, and then what I did was to now start marketing properly. And at the time, since it was a small business that no one knew about, I decided I was going to use paid campaign. I'm talking about Facebook ad campaign. I decided I was going to use paid Facebook ad campaign to actually start marketing and reaching a lot of people. So I decided to create my first offer. It was about me writing articles, high quality articles on people's blogs and other online based companies. So after I ran that ad on my page, I got some responses. I got some potential clients coming in saying they wanted us to work together, and they were telling me what they want. But here is where I faced a major problem. So many companies and individuals that reached out to me could not pay what I was offering. You feel me? And I eventually realized that writing is not a lucrative venture in Nigeria, because Nigerians do not really appreciate the art of you creating written content for them. Now I'm talking about content writing that includes writing blog posts, writing scripts for videos, writing high quality SEO articles. So basically the reason I'm saying this business failed is because I couldn't get one single Nigerian who could pay me what I needed to scale the business. Of course I tried other things. I tried doing graphic design, I tried copywriting. Those they had potential, they worked out a bit, but when it comes to content writing specifically, I just couldn't find a a brand or an individual that could pay me my hard-earned money, and that was the sad part. And I just had to leave the business alone. I know